Hello, and welcome to Three Kobolds Gaming, where we play Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remastered with errata, much to many people's chagrin going forward here. And we'll talk about why in just a little bit. And clarifications to errata. And tonight we continue our Heroes of Absalom campaign. Now, we took a little break.
It's been a minute.
And with that, of course, Paizo decided to release a bevy of information. I have three things that I want to talk about before we even start the game. Two of them are just announcements about upcoming Paizo stuff. Then one of them is the aforementioned errata and clarification of errata that we need to discuss that is directly relevant to our campaign as we play it here today. The first thing that I want to announce is because Paizo is inexorable, they have announced that this coming Tuesday, they'll be releasing 2 new class playtests. Now, it's gonna get a little controversial. The first one is an oldie.
Did you have any idea that this was happening?
No, they just do this. They did a stream, I think, on Thursday or Friday. They just put up a Paizo stream on the Paizo Twitch, and they were like, hey, we're playtesting 2 of the new classes. You'll get your hands on it on Tuesday. Slayer and Daredevil. My God, I'm so excited for Slayer. Because Slayer was a really, really cool hybrid class from 1st edition between Rogue and Ranger.
Right?
Ranger.
They had this really cool mechanic where they could mark a target, their studied target, and then do cool things with them. Now, that mechanic is the main mechanic now of Rangers.
Yes, sir.
So what they're doing is kind of like a trophy hunter, like the classic Monster Hunter trope, where they'll have a hunted target-esque mechanic. If they kill that and then harvest a trophy from it, they get more powerful. And I'm assuming that we'll see return of some more rules like they released with the Gunslinger, with like beast guns, where they could make stuff directly out of the components that they harvest from these creatures. I'm so excited. I loved Slayer. It's one of my favorite classes from 1st edition. It's the first class.
Ranger Rogue is such a good combo.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a very fun combo.
It's the first class that I played in 1st edition Pathfinder in Jack's game. And that guy died horribly to a shade or a shadow. So I'm really excited to see it come back. I'm cautious about that and about the next one we're going to talk about, which is Daredevil, because there seems to be a lot of potential stepping on of toes in terms of class identity. As mentioned, a lot of the baseline Slayer, Twinkly Toes, yeah, we'll get there. A lot of the baseline Slayer is already encompassed in 2nd edition's Ranger. So how are they going to make it different? How is it a nature guy that's focusing less on mystical, right? No magic, but we'll have to see. Daredevil. Oh gosh. If you go on the 2nd edition Pathfinder subreddit, the prevailing wisdom based off of the very, very limited information that we have is that Daredevil is
People are very nervous.
Basically just a strength-based swashbuckler. Their whole shtick is high risk, high reward with mobility. So it's kind of similar in that it's like a snowballing in combat, snowballing kind of class that takes risks. What does that mean? I don't know. And gets payout for taking risks. All of that just sounds like swashbuckler.
Yeah.
So really interested to see what the playtests look like on Tuesday. Any initial thoughts on that?
Well, there is like a strength-based swashbuckler option. I don't think it's very good. So there being a separate class that's kind of like a strength-based swashbuckler, I am interested. I don't automatically want to knock that as a thing. I think that could be really cool.
A lot of
interested to see.
Swashbuckler, I feel like, also doesn't require mobility or rely upon mobility. I feel like you could, in Wiggrass, play Twinkle Toes pretty well and stay in your square most of the time. It's more that like you end up choosing to tumble through a lot for benefits to you, but like it's not baked into the class structure.
No, tumble through is any swashbuckler can get panache by tumbling through. That's not my specific build.
Right. But I think that Daredevil will probably force you to do so, like require you to do even more than what Swashbuckler asks you to do.
I'm wondering if it's going to be more about mobility of other characters, since it's strength, it might be pulling people around.
Could be. That would be cool. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, there was definitely some discussion about like a brawler monk, like brawler first edition, with a little bit of monk in there as potentialities. Cool. We do know that they have martial weapon proficiency. They are a full martial character, which is slightly different than the requirements for panache weapons for swashbuckler, and slightly different than monk, who also has similar kind of movement shtick and action compression, but do so without full martial weapon benefits. So, yeah, it's we can only say so much before they drop the playtest. But a lot of people are concerned that two entire budgets, if you will, for classes have gone to what ostensibly sound like archetypes for existing classes.
But it makes sense, though. It's right on track. Like with first edition, we had the core classes, the really identifiable ones, the easy ones. Then we get some of the base classes like Alchemist, Cavalier, Inquisitor, Magus. And then we got Vampire Hunter. And then we got Vigilante. And then we got Ninja. So like we're right on schedule.
Are you saying that these will suck?
I'm saying if they did and they were way too niche, it would just be, another day on the farm. You know what I mean? And that's fine.
Speaking of, great segue. Impossible Magic comes out this summer. The full rules, with an updated, remastered Magus, the new Necromancer class, the new Runesmith class, and over 240 new spells.
Whoa,
and remastered Summoner, I think.
Maybe. Sure. I'll just throw that in there. Paizo is 100% remastering Summoner in this book. It is already decided. And then a bunch of archetypes for casters. What I really want...
240 spells, bro. Jesus.
What I really want is for them to bring back Rune Magic. Like, we see Runesmith, that is, from the playtest, very different than the Thessalonian Rune Magic from first edition. Runesmith is like literally carving magical runes like we have them in second edition, where they're independent items that are applied to armor and weapons. Thessalonian Rune Magic, especially since they just released the Revenge of the Rune Lords and Rune Lord Mythic and all of that stuff. We need Rune Magic back. There's like 3 or 4 mentions of it in what we currently have, so they have ideas, but 240 spells.
What if the Rune Magic was like a really daring thing to do? And, it was like a high-risk, high-reward thing. What would you call that class for doing Rune Magic if that's what it was, Like, what if that's what's happening?
Spellbuckler.
Spellbuckler.
We have the Spell Shot Gunslinger. Why don't we have the Spellbuckler?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on Spell Shot Gunslinger. Don't get me started.
But Paizo
I want to get you started.
has a quite frankly insane release schedule. We have the Lost Omens Hellfire Dispatches coming out for the kind of Hellfire War that is going on between Cheliax and Andoran. That's coming out in April. So that's got a bunch of new archetypes and class features and or feats, I should say, and character options up to and including my favorite. A lot of my favorites from first edition are coming back. My favorite kind of group, the Hell Knights, they're getting their stuff remastered, and then Eagle Knights, the like Andoran special ops guys are coming back. Super excited about that. Then we have Bastion of Blasphemy, which is a 5 to 13 adventure, which is like so interesting, that level range, 5 to 13. That is going to be a classic gothic horror campaign set in Ustalov, so like vampires, werewolves, zombies, like very Castlevania.
Oh,
I was just
written by
thinking
James
Castlevania.
Jacobs.
Yes.
Good old
Yes.
James Jacobs. Whenever they need to bring out the horror.
And so very excited about that. Then we're getting Lost Omens High Seas.
Hell yeah. we
So we're
are.
getting a bunch of water options, boat options, underwater options, and exploring a lot of the islands in and around the inner sea
Please go
region.
more underwater.
Underwater combat.
Oh, are you a little traumatized there?
Just no more underwater, please.
We spent a fair amount of time underwater in my adventure.
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
not. It's not fun in first edition, unless your characters are built for it, and ours weren't.
I get to play a giant squid. It was fun.
I'm so happy for you, Jack.
But the cover of this one, if you look, has a ship made out of bones on it, and it is surrounded by what look to be like mermaid centaurs. So they have the top halves of humans and the bottom halves of giant fish-like creatures, which is super interesting.
Aren't those just mermaids?
They're not the standard mermaids, though.
It's not like a fishtail. It's like some other.
No,
sea creature.
it's like it's not even like a seahorse, but it's like some kind of eel thing that has like
Sort of horse of
multiple
the sea.
fins. Here, I'll
Like a horse of the sea.
I'll post the link in Discord for you guys.
I just picture like Ursula from Little Mermaid.
This is probably absolutely ruining the stream. 1 second. There we go. You can take a look for yourselves.
Destroying it.
But very cool. There's like a ghost captain on a bone ship fighting some of the iconics, and then in the waves there are these like mermaid-esque
Oh.
creatures. Super cool
I mean,
art.
I'd be so down for a pirate setting. Oh my god.
They're finally, after so long, finally going to the Isles of the Shackles in second edition. Like, there's an entire adventure path in first edition for that area, and it's beloved because it's like classic pirate fantasy. And then they have not touched it in second edition. So very excited, very excited. But all of that is what we're looking forward to. What we need to look back on now is the rules of the game that we play, because
Oh boy.
they released an errata. Paizo, ever attempting to maintain the integrity of their rules system, releases regular updates, errata, FAQs, and they have changed the way that weaknesses work. Set some context. The way that a weakness works is if a creature has a weakness listed in their profile, it might be like weakness 5 to fire. The previous way that it would work is that you would tally up all of the damage that you're doing for your action, and if there is a source of fire damage somewhere in that pool of damage, they would take an additional 5 fire damage. Now, with the errata and clarification of the errata that they had to release because people were raging about it online and still are, for each source of fire damage, the creature would take 5 additional points of damage, which is a problem because damage stacking on types is, well, not easy, not burdensome. It is fairly straightforward for some characters to, say, a Thaumaturge, for instance, for no particular reason, proc a creature's weakness from their regular melee strike, and then perhaps the fiery rune that they have on that weapon as well. And then if they have a feat that deals extra fire damage to this type of creature, that is now 3 sources of fire damage, which would total up to an additional 15 points of damage on that creature from 1 strike. This is not the way that anything else works in the rules text of Pathfinder that I'm making a blanket statement because I'm speaking from a position of authority despite not having done all of the research. But that's generally not how it works and has not been how it has worked at many tables. People are upset about it. Ben, you were raring to go. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, so the biggest issue for me is the phrase "instance of damage," right? That's the phrase in the rules as described for weakness and resistance, though that one's I think less controversial. That I think is the problem, because by the way the clarification is written, all the different stacking runes that you could have, even if they're the same types, are different instances of damage. And the first thought I had from a GM's perspective is like, if a PC is unconscious and dying, does that mean that if they get hit by something that's got like they have the weapon does fire damage, they have a feat that gives it extra fire damage, a fire flaming rune, which would be considered now 3 instances of damage, do they drop from dying 1 to dying 4 instantly because those are separate instances of damage? That's like that's where my brain went as to why this could be problematic from how you define what instance of damage means. So that's might be a little niche, but that's where my brain went.
Yeah. Another one that is really pretty not ambiguous, pretty ubiquitous is anybody who is has the holy trait and then also has a holy rune on their weapon. And against a creature that is weak to holy, which is a vast majority of the quote like evil aligned creatures, demons, devils, a lot of undead, a lot of worshippers of formerly evil but now just unholy deities. That's just a strict buff out of nowhere for paladins and clerics and oracles and witches. Like
it's really just a game changing thing for any adventure path in which there is a common enemy type. It makes adventures where there's a common enemy type. If you don't pick the options that give you multiple instances of dealing with those weaknesses that you see from those enemy types, I think you're pretty much throwing away your adventure. Like you're pretty heavily griefing if you're not capitalizing on that at this point, which is the wrong way to think about like this game. The power gaming aspects of this are way too open at this point because it does, like, people are talking about it shifting the tier list of different spells on Reddit. Like they're always doing that. Wow. You know what I mean? That's where they go for that shit. But like that doesn't feel good in my opinion. I think one of the strengths of second edition is that it pared down a lot of the power gaming aspects that came from first edition, and this just feels like a complete shift from that mentality entirely. It's very, very confusing, especially to Ben's point, because the first line of the errata is the rules on weakness and resistance refer to an instance of damage, but that term isn't defined, and then they don't define it. They acknowledge that it is not defined, and then they do not take the time to actually define the term that they spend the next 7 sentences giving an example for, which is a helpful example, but it still doesn't define it. It's crazy.
Uh,
Ben's mad.
Ben's super mad.
Ben's so
Ben could
upset.
not be more mad about it.
Another
That's
example.
misleading.
Nobody taking issue with the weakness fire slashing holy triggered together from a strike with a holy flaming longsword. So like, yeah, there's just a lot going on there. One comment I read was like, well, I guess, what was it? Yeah, I guess, oh god, Ben is super mad about it.
Raging.
Somebody was like, I guess
Oh.
hell's gonna run out of devils, or something along those lines. Like,
Yeah. So one other example that I found from a Reddit post I had to kind of sit with for a little bit is that there are lots of feats that require you to combine damage, like
Mhm.
Flurry of Blows, or there's a
Mhm.
couple Ranger feats that I've taken over the time that combine
Yeah.
damage if you hit with multiple strikes. Through like a kind of series of back channels, which I think was founded from like somebody from Foundry reached out to Paizo about how these
Mhm.
work with this new posting. And when you use a feature that combines damage from that becomes a singular source, and it undoes all of this
Yeah.
conversation about multiple spells dealing cold damage. So if you are flurrying and you have 1d6 fire from a feat, 1d6 fire from a rune, 1d6 from another thing, if you hit the first strike, you might be dealing, I don't know, 60, 70 damage based on the weakness stacking. But then when your other strike hits, Flurry of Blows becomes one big instance of damage. So you go from proccing the weakness 3 times to proccing it 1 time because you hit a second time. You want your second strike from
Yeah.
Flurry to miss.
yeah.
So like, what?
So what are we
What are
doing?
we-
happening?
What are we doing? You know what I mean? I
Turns
think
out,
it's a terrible change. I think it's terrible.
they absolutely hated dual weapon rangers and wanted to nerf that DPR to the ground. And so they
If
got rid
anything,
of
it
Twin
makes-
Takedown as a viable choice.
Yeah, but I mean, it makes Flurry Ranger even better because the more times you can hit with different instances of damage, the more times you can proc a weakness. So if you're a ranger who does deal with these weaknesses very well, you just fucking obliterate things. It's very confusing, and it creates so many weird conversations, particularly around Magus, which is already, Dan, you probably know, a class that probably deserved some love after the
Mhm.
remaster
Mm-hmm.
and deserves some attention, which we're getting.
It's getting Impossible
time,
Magic
but-
in August.
but like, you know, nuclear bomb classes kind of get shit into sticks in this one, and like all these different spells get better and worse. It's very, very weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah. Turns out, what was it? Fire Ray or whatever it is.
Blazing Bolt, I think.
Blazing Bolt now is just one of the best cantrips in the game now, I guess, because it's
Oh, it,
multiple instances of fire
the
damage.
cantrip is ignition. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I
but
think it was a,
There's another one that's like just, X amount of
You
bolts.
fire multiple bolts,
Force
yeah.
Barrage for anyone who's weak to force. That's
Yeah.
not super
mean,
common,
oh.
but like good luck.
Well, like we don't even know if these are different instances, right? This is back to
Yeah.
the definition problem.
Yeah.
We don't have clarity on whether that's a different instance
Yeah.
of damage. Blazing Bolt, you can spend 1 to 3 actions for an additional ray. It's Scorching Ray, right? It's
Yeah,
Scorching Ray.
yeah.
So, yeah, are those different instances? Is it one spell, one instance? Is it like, I don't know, man. I
Who
don't know.
knows?
Who knows? Who knows? The way that I think everybody's been kind of saying to change it is just like you activate one weakness per thing you do. You activate each weakness 1 time per thing you do. And if you activate the cold on a strike with one thing, you've activated the cold weakness, and then you go. And I would strongly think we should proceed with that until this dust settles and they provide some
Yeah.
more clarity.
I don't want to make any changes. There's a lot of knee jerking online, but I think it's one of those cases where like this is the errata was a clarification of what they intended the rules to mean for weakness, and then they had to further clarify because it was still unclear exactly how it worked. And it's one of those times where their clarification is pretty antithetical to the ethos of the game design as it feels to people who have been playing the game since the beginning. And now we're going to hold on to what we've been doing, which is where if at any point during your action or multiple actions, you deal that type of damage, they take the weakness. Doesn't matter how many quote unquote instances. We're just going to keep it the same.
Cool.
Because I don't want to play the word game of what is an instance of damage for every niche case. It's not even niche case. We just talked about like 7 where it's unclear. So
Yeah,
That
not
we
super
did.
niche. I mean, Kashak has various different energy types of damage, and he with the arcane standard, I can create weaknesses to electricity that we could very easily exploit if
Yeah.
we really wanted to. There's lots of this is a pretty common thing, and honestly, I think it puts a lot of work on GMs to have to litigate kind of what instances of damage are, and it requires a lot more breaking down of damage rolls than even more breaking down of how damage rolls work than we are already doing, which is a lot.
which is a lot.
Like we're 20th level, so like yes, we're rolling all of the dice in our collections anytime we take 2 actions, but like yeah, I do feel like I have to sit here and kind of tell you where everything's coming from and where everything's going, and Twinkle Toes has to kind of do the same of like, okay, where's that 140? How much of that is precision? How much of that is precision vitality or
good
spirit,
God. The brilliant rapier that Twinkle Toes is using right now is a +2 brilliant rune rapier with versatile, good, positive. The brilliant adds spirit and vitality, and like, what? This is crazy. Yeah,
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. It's a feature of the remaster. I feel like it's probably that's part of it. I don't know what spurred this decision, right? I don't know what kind of created this conversation internally for them about how they need to clarify this.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
What's up, Ben?
Welcome back.
But yeah, it doesn't fit into every corner of the rules that they have, which was very perplexing.
yeah. There's a lot of homogeneity, if you will, in the kind of implicit rulings with the way that Paizo writes, and this has felt very much opposite to the intended logical steps that one would take when doing Mathfinder math. So we'll just leave it there. Ben, we're not implementing this errata, so I will have to update my intro to specifically state that we actually don't play Pathfinder 2nd edition with errata.
When we remember or when we feel like it.
Yes.
Yes.
On a positive note, I did see another errata they made, which was the gaining and losing actions text. They changed it so that getting stunned on your turn is equally bad. So like the way that it used to be is when you gain all your actions, if you got stunned on your turn, it was better than getting stunned on another turn.
Oh yeah, I remember that was really weird. Yeah.
We talked about that like a month ago.
If the stun condition has a value, lose remaining actions to reduce your stun value rather than waiting until your next turn. So it starts immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though you already gained actions, but stunned, like you are stunned at that moment, and you have to start ticking them down with actions that you have access to be able to get to it.
Interesting.
Which is kind of weird, but like I think it's better.
It'll get into some weird niche cases where like blazing bolt, right? Where you spend 3 actions, but on your first one, you trigger that reaction. The first bolt triggers a reaction that reduces you to stunned or something. Either way, it's like you've got a pool of stunned actions, and you just start ticking those down immediately with whatever actions you have available for this turn or next turn, depending on when in that it happens.
I like it.
That was a lot. I'm tired
It was a lot.
already.
It made me so mad I rage quit.
Good night, everybody.
Rage quit for you.
We'll do a full review of the our next week's stream will just be a review of the playtest for Slayer and Daredevil, and then we'll call it a night. Why don't we play some Pathfinder, huh? How does
baby.
I don't want to rock the boat here, but I think that maybe we could get away with that and not upset too many people on Reddit. I don't know. It's been a weird week for Pathfinder related Reddit. Let's go to the map. Terramore Tower, as I will colloquially be referring to it as.
It's such a shame because that's a cool name.
Terramore Tower, yeah. Previously known as Beldrin's Tower.
The Tower of Terror more.
Yes.
Terror more.
Wait, I'm pretty sure that's trademarked somewhere.
We're gonna get copyright strike for that. Yep.
Damn it, Disney. You all are infiltrating the tower. At this point, much less of an infiltration than it started off as, and more just a smash and grab as you work your way through, defeating the inhabitants in search of 3 artifacts tied to the original mage who created the tower. 3 items of Beldrin's own personal collection, meant to combine to open the final door leading to what was Beldrin's sanctum, currently being occupied, you believe, by Alonsa Terramore, the Grey Queen. Along the way, you have found 2 such artifacts, each being protected by a reincarnated demonic version of one of the 3 dead Twilight 4 members. You have fought a demonic Skinner, a demonic Infector, and logic would dictate that you have yet to face a demonic Rumor Monger.
The one I'm least
You're
excited about facing.
Demonic cyborg. Oh god.
You are entering an as of yet unexplored wing. You entered this room here. It seems to be kind of a meeting area. Here, let me make sure the ping's working. Yes. But outside, through a large window, is a patrol of Shemhazian daemons.
Oh yeah.
In an effort to skirt their notice, Kashak went invisible, pushing further to scout forward, and happening upon a library in which there also stands a statue of Alonsa Terramore. Kashak's scouting does take long enough. We're about 5 minutes into it now when Fear and Weaver and Twinkletoes start getting a little skittish. Weaver and Fearin themselves go invisible, while Twinkletoes uses the immensity of her skill in stealthing to push forward, once more ignoring or avoiding the notice of the Shemhazians out the window. We now come to the point where, simultaneously, Kashak is opening the door to his south, while the 3 of you open the door into the library. I'm gonna reveal something here. And by something, I mean the room that Kashak is opening. If I can find the correct page in my book. Yes, here we go. Guess I'll just do it this way. No, not that. Yeah, that'll work.
A room with a door.
A room with a door,
And 2 big statues sticking.
not ajar. From behind the black, glossy walls comes the sounds of bubbling water and soft waves. 2 massive glass sculptures of Alonsa Terramore's face seem to guard either side of the chamber, both with a stoic expression, but shifting to a sneer and snarl, respectively, when not observed. So as you look between one and the other, their faces seem to move in expression, though do not move under your gaze.
Oh, sorry. missed the mute button.
And Kashak, as you are taking in your new environs, Fear and Weaver and Twinkletoes gently crack the door behind you, not seeing Kashak himself due to the invisibility, but you are seeing the door ahead of you creaking open. What do you all do?
If I hear them open the door behind me, he'll turn and sort of stage whisper, "What are you? You're here. Come in. Get in here."
What was taking you so long?
I was looking at this door.
You were gonna go in without us?
Just peeking in the door. I'm at the top of the stairs. And he
But
like
what
moves the
what
door
if there
slightly.
had been something in there that sucked you into another dimension?
I didn't think about that. I'm sure he would have come after me. Right? We're friends.
Here we are. That's what we're doing.
Here you are. It didn't suck me into a dimension. There's weird statues.
Can I climb up this weird statue and paint a mustache on its face?
Oh dear, you're gonna touch the statue? Oh dear.
Would you like to roll an athletics check?
Can I like do flip? Can I like parkour, flippy flip up it, and do acrobatics?
Flip up against gravity.
If there were...
Oh, hey, here's the thing. I can fly permanently now, so I'll just fly up and do this.
Level 20 things.
I don't know
Were
why we
some
had
of
that
the-
conversation.
I don't know why we did either, because I forgot I can fly now.
Weaver will
Weren't some of the
also
books-
detect magic.
The books? Yeah, there are hundreds, if not thousands of books on the wall opposite the statue. There are these large bookshelves that go up either side of the room, and the bookshelves go up and over the kind of door here. So it's like there's a cutout in the bookshelf just large enough for that door. But otherwise, 40 feet tall, however wide this kind of half hemicircular radius is, just books. All different types.
I'm
Beaver,
gonna use
sure
my
you-
disguise kit to give Alonso like a mustache and like some little tiny spectacles and like a tiny little
Sure.
top hat.
Uh,
I'm gonna be like, it's a really good look for you. You see this?
to color your coloring, if you will, I will remind that it is a black marble statue with golden veins running through.
Dope.
Chalk markers, right?
Hmm?
She's using chalk markers on the
Hmm.
flag. So it really shows up, really pops. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm using my disguise kit. This is like a fake mustache taped to her face,
Ah,
and
prosthetics.
yeah.
Prosthetics for the
you-
aesthetics.
I'm sure there's got to be some magic in these bookshelves.
Do you detect magic?
I do.
Just want to confirm, you're casting a spell?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You cast the spell Detect Magic. And all of the books are magical.
Oh,
Weaver's like, I just want to live in this room, guys. Go on without me.
what is the
You're
strongest
finding
magical book?
all of these
there?
magical
I do
books.
know that. Or
All
at
of
least the
them
five
are
books were.
exactly the same in terms of magical strength.
Without touching any of them, can I identify? Can I read like the spine? Is there any words on the spine of the books?
There are no words on the spine of the books.
God, you just want me
You
to
gonna touch it?
take one
You
out?
gonna touch it?
You
Might
gonna
not be
touch
real.
it?
I touched the statue.
Touch it. Think Weaver's not going to touch the books?
Weaver's 100% touching those books.
Weaver's gonna take one of the books out.
Yeah.
There we go. We bullied Dan into a choice.
Would you like... So, there are... When I say, like, all different types of books, I mean, like, literally any kind of book that you could have come across in your lifetime. There's some kind of that. So, like, leather-bound books. There are just kind of like,
Lots
you
of
know,
board books.
exactly,
Puzzle books.
board books, puzzle books, Pictionary books. I don't, what have you.
Sudoku.
Um,
Ad libs.
Paperback
Pick 'em all
romantasy
out.
books.
Could you describe
Where's
the book
Waldo?
that you're picking out? What type of book draws you that you would touch it first?
Well, they're all magical.
Mhm.
I would go for the thickest looking book.
Yeah.
That I would assume has a ton of knowledge in it.
Yeah. So there is a section, maybe a little bit higher, probably like 8 feet off the ground on your right. So you kind of just float up there, or have. I don't know if you have the ability to fly, but
But, I think Weaver's the only one that doesn't have like constant.
Yeah, Weaver is
But
the
he'll,
only one.
he'll
Lame.
use Mage Hand.
the
take
20th
it
level
out.
wizard.
Right.
Part of library lore, it makes it really easy for him to
Yes.
climb stacks of books and pick
There you
them
go.
up. That's-
So you all watch
that's
as
part of
this
the-
shimmering ethereal hand reaches up into this section of books that looks almost like a collection of like an anthology. Pick out the thickest book, and it gently, there's like a little bit of a heft to it. You see as the hand drops faster than you were expecting, but then comes to a rest next to you. Grab the book. You open it up.
Eva, you can't start
Yeah.
on book 4 of the series. That's crazy.
I'm just gonna start halfway through this book. And
Sure.
Assume that that's where.
So you open it up to read.
Yes.
Could you roll a D3 for me?
A D3.
Roll a d6, or you can just do it in chat. Yeah.
I'll do a D6. 1 and 2 is 1, and then so on.
Do a
Mhm.
D18.
I rolled a 2.
A 2.
Yeah.
Ben, I want you to take a moment to think here
Okay.
about what I'm about to say.
Oh dear.
Could you please tell us the secret about Firen that Weaver reads in the book?
Oh. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Firin wants to get out of Absalom as soon as possible once this mission is completed. He has no interest in sticking around, hanging out with you all anymore. He's over it. He wants to say his goodbyes once we complete the mission and leave the city forever.
Now, Weaver, you see this, and I'm sure you've seen writing from Firen before, but much like the journal in the second movie of an unnamed film franchise or movie franchise, the words appear as if being written in real time in Firen's hands before your eyes on an otherwise blank page.
Weaver immediately shuts the book as he realizes like what's being written, and I can't see Firen right now, but he will call out and say these books seem well, they are magical, but they are very much invasions of our privacy. I would not recommend opening any further books, as respect to you all, and he will mage hand the book right back up to where it was.
What do you mean, Weaver? I respect your opinion implicitly and can't wait to open up that magic shop we've always talked about opening up in Absalom. What are you talking about?
Firen, it's okay. It's quite all right. We will be done with our mission soon, and we can go about what we want to do in the future after.
Yeah,
But
the
for
thing
right
we've
now,
always
we
talked
shouldn't
about
be-
doing. The high-powered magic shop that's like been your dream and I was going to help you with. That's
Yes, we'll open a whole franchise, magic shops across Absalom and Galarian. But for now, we should focus on. And he will side eye the space where the voice is coming from, because again,
I don't want to put
I
any pressure
say-
on anybody, but I'm only invisible for like 4 more minutes.
Yes, I say
Me too, actually. Yeah.
I think we have like we have 7. We waited like what 3 minutes before we continued or something.
You
like
guys
that?
waited 5 minutes. It's
I
been
think we're
about
halfway through it.
like 2 minutes, so
Okay.
Kashaka now has like
Okay.
3 minutes left, and you all would
Yeah,
have 8 minutes left.
Any magic from the statue?
No.
Okay. Yes. Let us continue.
That one is
Not even
purely.
with the disguise on it.
What is it? A magical disguise
Your
kit?
disguise is it magical?
I don't know. Did it unlock something? I don't know. It could have been a puzzle.
It's magical to us.
No,
Yeah.
no. This statue is purely for the aura.
The statue be aura farming.
You you look in. You see these two what appear to be like dark glass faces of Alonsa. And even in the time where you were looking back and speaking with your groups, the faces have changed their expressions again. And as you look closer and closer, there seems to be like how do I describe it? Have you guys seen like people making those little potion bottles online where they have the liquids that kind of like
Yes.
spin and
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
have like sparkles and things in them? It's almost like there's a glass mask, and between the glass and the stone, there's a shifting liquid behind them with this like iridescent dark purple kind of roiling behind the masks. The room is yours to explore.
Yeah, Kashak will step inside and walk up to some of the statues and just take a better look at them.
We will go right here and cast detect magic.
After everybody else goes through the door, I'm gonna go back and sneak a book off the shelf.
Uh-oh.
Could you roll a
She's
stealth for me?
Yeah. 18 on the die for 55.
Baron, what's your perception DC?
Perception DC
Is it 56?
would be it is 55. I'm sorry, 45. It's 45.
I'm about to
It's
say,
10
oh my
plus.
I was
god.
gonna say
10,
you have
10
a
plus, right?
you have a 45 to your perception.
Perception DC is 45.
So Viren, you are unaware of Twinkle Toes having gone back. For all intents and purposes, and you kind of experienced this in the last room, she is very good about being small, quiet, and out of sight.
Yeah.
So to you, nothing seems to be amiss.
Cool.
Weaver, you cast a Detecta Magica.
Yeah.
I'll toss a perception on there on whichever statue he's looking at, just to
Sure.
cover bases.
Uh,
4.
Weaver's Detect Magic will hit everything in 30 feet. So if you wanted to
Alright.
pick one or the other, or if you wanted to do both
Yeah.
and just roll me 2 and tell me which one's first.
Weaver like jumps when he realizes he's next to Kashak. He's like,
Yeah, we're doing this like in tandem separately from each other. The right one's a 44, the left one's natural 20 for a 55.
Weaver, there is magic in this room. Kind of hard to tell, because if you just imagine a solid brick of a single magical source that covers the entirety of, shall we say, these squares.
oh,
Whoa.
And Jack is making his best Kashak impression at the moment. I believe he still has his headphones on, so I will say this.
Wow.
Still.
So invisible, so camouflaged.
Impressive.
Jack, there is like a distortion in space, akin to you know, waves of heat rolling off of sand or stone on a hot day, but incredibly, incredibly minute. And it's within this area that is now marked on the map, that is reading as magical to Weaver. There's some stationary energies in there.
Weaver will call out, "No one step any further," and he will
I think Fearon
identify.
accidentally bumps into Weaver.
Yeah, just shoves him 10
Yeah,
feet.
roll an athletics check. I want to see if you crit to move him into the space.
Push him in.
But he will roll Arcana to try to identify this magic.
Sure.
And he will get 1 degree of success better, which is good. 41. And
41.
he goes 1 up better.
You're trying to identify magic?
Yes.
And do you have anything that affects that?
Yeah, my Archmage Regalia lets me
yeah.
get 1 degree of success better to identify magic and learn a spell.
Okay.
He's thinking.
Weaver's also thinking.
Everybody's
How many
thinking.
instances of magic are there?
There is a single instance of magic.
How many instances of thinking are you doing right now?
Oh gosh. Well, that's now creating recursive instances of
Right.
thinking.
Perfect.
So just
like I wanted.
I'm going to do my, after your Kashak impression, I'm going to do a Ben's computer impression.
Yeah.
There is what would be known as conjuration magic in this space. And I don't think you would have any way of knowing exactly what happens. But I think the information that you do learn might tip off some of the members of this group as to what this may be.
Does it feel kind of like a teleport us to a place to fight a guy kind of spell? Or
No.
does it feel like a blow us up in our minds and our bodies kind of spell?
Weaver gets the sense that if someone, we'll say unauthorized for a kind of catch-all term, were to enter this magical field, something would be conjured in an effort to stop them and attack them.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that means whatever's on the store behind the store. I mean, that means whatever's behind the store
I
is
just assumed the faces
very
would just
cool.
like smash together and start making out with themselves.
Conjures
Weaver,
love.
do you have a way to disable this? Or do we have to set it off without us in the room?
Would Weaver know if it's strictly the floor, or is it? You said the air as well. There's
It
distortion in the air.
It is the space,
Yeah.
Space. Okay.
No,
Floor to
no
ceiling.
getting around it.
floor to
The
ceiling.
space
wall to wall.
between
Weaver will take out a scroll.
Okay.
This is a 7th rank Dispel Magic.
Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our mini bit, the Counteract Corner.
I've never seen a wizard who hates
Counteract
magic.
corner.
I think Weaver had like a bad experience with magic as a kid, and now he's like, no more magic ever.
Never
Learn all the
again.
magic. So
Only-
I
Only
will
never
have
magic.
all of
Oneself.
it.
Only me magic, no you magic.
Just me.
Magic for me only, not for you. Nacho magic.
Nacho magic.
Let me just bring up my
Let's do the
handy dandy
Luchador theme.
chart.
That'd be very funny.
Ooh.
Okay, there's that, and then
While I was looking this up, I have another sort of phraseology question from Paizo. Is there a reason why they don't just say roll a spell attack for counteract? Why do they parse it out so much? Because is there ever an instance where what they say is not just a spell attack?
Yes.
What would that instance be? Would it have to do with negative modifiers on you, but that would still impact the counteract calculation?
Because you don't. Well,
You
you can
asked a yes
counteract.
or no question. He answered it. You didn't ask for any follow-ups.
You can counteract with like a lot of shit. It's not just like dispelling magic.
Mhm.
Right? Counteracting works a lot of different ways. So, like, yes, the most common thing we're doing is rolling our spellcasting ability modifier and spell attack modifier against the spell DC, but like you can counteract. I mean, what it literally says is a relevant skill modifier
I guess that's true.
against
Like
the
when you're
DC of the thing.
or
when you're
other
vomiting to get rid of
appropriate
sicken, I
modifier.
think that's technically a counteract. Yeah, that's true. So
Yeah.
just with dispel magic specifically,
Right.
Yes.
yeah.
I guess
okay.
counteract is a big umbrella. Like
Yeah,
afflictions is the
yeah.
way you
Yeah.
counteract afflictions with like antidotes, and that's like a whole
Yeah.
thing that works the same as dispelling magic.
Weaver, would you like to go ahead and roll?
I would. I would like to. Okay. That was
Okay.
a 47.
Ooh, I like that number.
47 on a 7th rank dispel magic.
Mhm.
Is a success
Oh.
But
that does not dispel the spell.
there it is.
No,
Tenth rank.
There it is.
damn,
Oh, me
it's
too.
too
Yeah.
high. Yeah, wow.
That
has to be
Oh my
crazy.
god! So what is going to happen to us?
Oh no,
my
it could be
God.
eighth, but whatever. Ninth. I don't know how
Just
bad
step
could
in
this.
inside out.
Yeah, how bad could this be? I feel like if we just walk in and deal with it, we're fine.
Do
The waste of the
do
scroll.
I have any
We deal
buff
with
spells?
everything.
Hold on.
That is a waste of a scroll. I am sorry. about
I'm
that.
super invisible right now.
They still can't see us, so we're good.
Does anyone? No, I'll save these. Okay, yeah. Screw it.
Kashak.
Before we step in, Weaver will try to are the statues also magical, or are they just part of that? Setting?
It's all part
Only
and
the
parcel.
stages?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Kashak will move forward and step into the zone.
Okay.
So brave.
Only Kashak.
Yeah, we all
Um,
leave.
Yeah, I
No
don't
way.
know why you
See
would
you on
step
the
in.
other side, buddy.
Peace. We're gonna go read some books.
We go learn Kashak's deepest, darkest secrets.
Oh
now.
wow, he's getting torn apart by whatever creature this is. He's getting his arm ripped off, and you're like, wow, he peed his pants in the 4th grade.
One time he walked out of the bathroom with his pants unzipped. That's so crazy.
We will
That's why he doesn't wear pants anymore.
roll initiative in 11 minutes.
Oh,
Ooh.
all right. Early break. All right.
All right.
Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll be back in just a little bit to find out what happens when you step into the no-no rectangle. Welcome back. There's a lot going on.
So much.
I can't wait to read all about the secrets that Kashak has been keeping from us as we leave this room.
Could I have all of you roll initiative?
Don't forget +2s from Scout's Warning.
Hell yeah, is what I have to say about that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll. Oh, hell yeah.
Make sure you're using, Emily Grace, make sure you're using stealth.
Ooh, okay.
Should I also do that?
I don't know if you would like to. I don't know how much you are actively doing that with your perceptions on the glass faces.
You want to get into exploration mode, nitty-gritty, Kashak is always avoiding notice. But
Well, then
I don't really
you
care.
should always be doing that anyway, and shouldn't need to ask me.
heard that.
I don't know your character
Understood.
sheets, man. It's 20th level.
It's
I
a better
say-
modifier for me anyway.
I say sure to anything you guys tell me, and it's the wrong choice most of the time. What are we looking at, Kashak?
50.
50, Fearon?
Nat 20 for a 57.
57, Bastro.
Astro. He's back?
Shoot!
Ah,
That is a crazy
I got a
Freudian
50.
slip.
That's true.
Weaver,
Magus.
what was your total?
50. 50, please.
50. Yeah, I got Magus on the mind, I guess. Twinkle Toes.
56.
86.
And last but not least, Dr. Forsyth, what'd you roll?
yo.
Shark Thorn Grabber? Shark Thorn Grabber?
Number 68.
I've been here the
Shark
whole
thorn grabber.
time.
Um,
Except for that brief moment where I was dead and Diana was here.
Yeah, just that 1 or 2 sessions.
alright. Fearon, you are up first. Kashak steps. Fearon, you are up first. Kashak steps into this space. You watch as the air all around him begins to shimmer. But that is all you see. What do you do?
Never forget.
I mean, we wanted to purposefully step into this, so I don't want to, like, remove him from it. I delay.
Okay. Next up would be Twinkle Toes. Same question is posed to you. You watch Kashak step in, the air around him and all throughout that block begins to shimmer and wave in waves. What do you do?
I would like to use a combination of my keen eyes and my third eye. So a keen third eye, if you
Mhm.
will.
Mhm.
To try to like seek in here and see if there's anything like invisible that's been conjured that we can't see.
Sure. Could you, if you wouldn't mind, choose a 10 by 10 block to seek in?
I'll do this 10 by 10 block right next to Kashak.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
13 plus 33 is 46.
46.
Oh, plus 2 from my keen eyes. So, what did I just say? 48.
48.
And when I target an opponent that is concealed from me, reduce the DC of the flat check to 3 for a concealed target, or a 9 for a hidden one. Is also a thing.
As far as you can tell, there is nothing in those spaces.
I would like to do the same thing on the other side of him.
Okay.
The last one was a 38. This is 2 lower, so 36.
I feel like Ben has something to say, but if he did, he would have said it.
I was muted.
Similar. Emily Grace Twinkletoes does not see anything, as far as she can tell, in those spaces.
Alright, with my third action, I will move up next to Kashak and see if that's gonna, like, exacerbate the situation if there's another body in the no rectangle.
Okay.
I bump into Kashak at first, though, because I can't see him, because he's invisible.
Okay.
Tripped on his tail.
Is it a sight
How are we
thing?
going to do this? Kashak,
Yo.
could you roll me a parting shot attack against a hunted target?
Ah,
What?
I sure can.
What?
This will just be an attack roll against my
Actually,
AC.
let's drop that back. Your close range stance, regular shot, and then
That's
the
just
target.
a bonus to damage.
Okay.
But it's a full attack. I rolled a 9 with my attack modifier is a 45,
Okay.
which would hit me.
Twinkle Toes does a 45 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
This already.
I'm understanding what's happening here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could you please roll your damage against a hunted target?
Yep. With point blank shot, yeah?
Yeah.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. That is 36 points of damage.
Twinkle Toes, take 36 points of damage.
What,
Is Twinkle
what
Toes
do
an
we
unholy creature, by the way? No. I don't think so.
No.
Uh,
No, she's not.
Ben, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, what do we see happen?
As if arriving out of a stealth spell or an invisibility spell, an arrow is loosed, and then the invisibility fades away from a vaguely Kashak-looking shadow shape.
Will, I am also constantly hidden. So did he roll a flat check against
If
that?
it's me, yeah. Good luck.
You did not beat the perception DC for the creature.
I did not?
Nope.
Okay.
Seeing this happen, I'll. Oh, Shadow Kashak appears.
Jack, that's one action for the point blank shot stance, one action for a regular shot, and then we'll do another at your map on Twinkle Toes. If you wouldn't mind rolling that for me, please.
I don't want to litigate this too much, but the invisibility that is currently on me is 4th rank, which means it would not break from an attack if it's a similar thing going on here.
Well, that would have been a good thing to know about 30 seconds ago.
So I will roll another bow strike. 4 on the die for 35. No miss.
Okay. All right. Between Kashak and Weaver, which one of you would like to go next? Unless, Farron, you want to insert yourself in the...
I would like to insert. Yeah.
Okay.
Weaver can go first,
All right.
unless you care.
I want to. This is also 4th rank invisibility on me. First action, I will move, and I'll just go. If possible, I want to end up 5, 15, 20. I want to end up here. Can I? Does anything happen when I do that?
Not as far as you can tell.
Okay. Shadow Kashak is visible.
We'll say yes because I already tipped my hand here.
Okay. I'll cast slow on Shadow Kashak. So move and then 2 action slow. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm going to be asking for you guys to roll a lot of these because I don't have ready access to most of your character sheets.
Yeah.
Jack, if you wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind.
Fortitude save.
That is a 49.
That is a 51.
That is a... Okay, regular success. You are slowed one for 1 turn.
Okay.
Or one round, excuse me. That's my turn.
All right.
My invisibility does not break. It's also 4th level on me.
Sounds good. Between Kashak and Weaver, who would like to go next?
I'll go next. Is it only Shadow Kashak? Is there any Shadow TT?
That is all you see. That's all you see.
Weaver is going to cast a spell. He is casting Calm. Right here. 10-foot burst centered on this point. I need a will save from Shadow Kashak.
You got it, buddy. Shadow Kashak rolling a will save. I rolled a 46.
That is a 48.
That is a normal success. You get a -1 status penalty to attack rolls, sustained up to 1 minute.
Okay.
And then 3rd action, Weaver will. He's going to take out a wand from his belt, and that'll be his turn.
Okay. Kashak.
What I would like to say at the top of my turn is that I have the effects of a 6th rank True Sight at all times, which will allow for a perception modifier counteract against any invisibility or illusion effects in the area.
Okay.
So if there's anybody who is imbibitable, there's a decent chance I might see them. But I don't see anybody else right now. So I will free action hunt myself. I will then take a parting shot on myself.
Okay.
That is a 42 to hit myself, which is a miss on myself. No, against my flat-footed AC, that would be a hit on myself. So parting shot, because of parting shot on myself, I have a hit against myself. So could I please take 41 points of total damage?
Sure. What's your math health?
308.
Whoa.
Okay.
If Shadow Kashak is within 30 feet of Shadow Firin, he may get some resistances here, because I do have electricity damage. But I'm not going to play your game for you. You do that shit.
It's only allies.
If a Shadow Firin is next to a Shadow Kashak,
Shadow
Kashak
Firin. Yeah.
might get bonuses. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get way more confusing as we go along.
Yep.
Everyone's going to get weird.
Yep.
I was gonna say, For my calm, was there any other saves that need to have been rolled?
Nope.
No. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
Let's listen to another arrow, shall we? See what happens.
I'd also like to remind you that this was your choice, ladies and gentlemen.
A 47 will hit myself, so here's another damage roll against myself. 39 more points.
So you can hit you twice, but you can't hit your Twinkle Toes twice.
Twinkle Toes, right, exactly.
Yeah. I see how it is.
And even 80 points of total damage. And that is my regular turn.
I'll allow it.
Bill looked at this combat and just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let you all deal with this tonight.
There's genuinely no way that I could comprehend running 4 20th level character sheets.
Oh god, that sounds like hell.
Yeah. So
This is a mean combat to put a GM in.
yeah.
Into
Yes.
this level.
Yeah.
This is a fuck you combat for you.
So I will be requesting your utmost cooperation in helping me to best utilize your characters as we go forward. Top of the round. The air shimmers.
There it is. Oh god.
This is awful.
It's only gonna get better. Twinkle Toes, you're up.
Okay. First things first, I would like to try to tumble through Kashak, I guess, to the other side of me.
Okay. Shock, add +2 to your reflex DC for this number.
Why?
That is a good question. Why? I'd love to know.
It seems like it's just +2 to everything.
They are you, but better.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Math is hard at this level.
I've been saying.
It's a 55 acrobatics.
That succeeds. It's a regular success.
Bet. Well, you're off guard to me now, and I
Okay.
have panache.
Okay.
Okay. With my second action, I would like to, oh god. This is so scary. I don't like finding myself.
Aren't we always fighting
So I'll
ourselves?
fight Kashak instead. I will. What kind? Yeah, exactly. Thank you for understanding. You know what? Here's what I'll do. First, I will make a precise strike against my shadow self.
Okay.
That's a 48, which would hit me
What's your AC?
with 42.
That's it.
All right. Precise strike. Brilliant rapier. Precise strike with brilliant rapier. That's the one. 29 points of damage.
29 points of damage.
With my third action, I will make a perfect finisher against Shadow Kashak.
TT, are you adding my high target damage for those hits?
Oh, did
Shadow Kashak is hunted. And you
oh,
have
I
access to
haven't hunted. I haven't hit Shadow Kashak yet. That was at Shadow TT.
She's hitting herself.
Oh, sorry.
Now I'm hitting Shadow U.
All right, good.
Natural 17, baby. That's a 48 to hit.
Regular hit.
What's your AC, Kashak?
43 normally.
Okay.
But I'm off guard. He's off guard. God
Yep.
damn it.
Alright. Finisher. No. Okay. Finisher with Brilliant
Harder.
Rapier.
If I can't beat you, I'll have you beat yourselves.
How many d8s from you is it? Is 3?
3d8 on the first one. Yeah.
Awesome. 59 points of damage to Shadow
Banger.
Shock.
Kill me.
That's a couple. That's a couple for sure.
With my fourth action, I will parry the platypus.
Okay.
Parry the platypus?
All right. It is Nega Kashak's turn.
Nega.
Bizarro Kachak.
Bizarro Kashak.
Oh god, I don't even want to think about fucking spellcasters. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I did not enter.
He will,
Here, and you walk through. We'll see what happens.
at the beginning of his turn,
Shoot.
re-hunt Twinkletoes and then give the bonus damage to Negatoes.
Don't like that.
You could hunt 2 targets
Bad.
and give it to one person if you wanted to.
Speaking of which, I'd like to
Is it
roll a
about
counteract
Negatoes?
check with your currently possessed True Seeing spell against
Yeah, this is just to see me.
all of them, right?
Would it be separate checks or is it one check?
Yeah, probably separate checks. True Sight, GM rolls a secret counteract check against any illusion, more polymorph effect in the area, but only for the purpose of determining whether you see through it. It's probably for each invisibility to roll different
Yeah.
checks. You're not counteracting it. It's just like, do you see it?
Yeah.
Do you see through it?
We're going to take a quick journey back to Counteract Corner. What ranks were the spells that you guys have on you? 4s across the board?
Christ alive.
Fourth.
I had I used Disappearance, which is a 8th level spell.
Like
Mine's
the
fourth rank
opposite of Twinkle Toes would be Gloom Fingers.
Just the hands from Tears of the Kingdom.
Or maybe
Wait, Salad Fingers.
maybe the
Oh, ooh.
yeah. Maybe the opposite would be like Venta fingers, like a Venta Black Venta fingers.
Kashak backwards is Kashak.
It would be Kazakh.
Takes sort of
you're-
Kazakh.
If you're on Roshar.
Take sort of a Rosharan approach. to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a holy
Ketchak.
name. It's
That's a holy name.
yeah.
I know.
Kedek.
That's why I picked it a year and a half before I read those books.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Even more.
You are.
I didn't realize
So
Kashak was a
nice.
good Vorin man. He's got a holy name and he can't
Yes.
read.
Can't read. I was born to read these books.
That's great.
What is it? This is the True Sight spell, right? True Seeing.
Yeah, it's 6th rank, True Sight. My perception modifier is plus 35.
Okay. So
you're 2 ranks above me and Fearon's invisibility, but you're 2 ranks below
Yeah.
Dan's Weaver's.
Does not see Weaver. does see Kashak. Does not see Fearin.
Okay. Well, I know where he's going next.
Yeah, so he's gonna hunt Twinkletoes and Kashak, and then Twinkletoes will get the benefits for that, right? Right? Negatoes.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't like that.
We're gonna do a quick. The claws are agile, so we'll take a shot, regular shot first at Twinkletoes, if you wouldn't mind for me.
-1 because he's kind of calm, but not really.
Kind of
And it's
calm.
muted.
Ben, you're
Shoot,
like as
I'm
muted as
muted.
possible.
Is hunting automatic or is it still an action at 20th level?
It is free action.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get all of the benefits of your action compression.
Just remember you're slow.
Yes, yes, yes.
Regular
This
bow
doesn't-
strike.
This
-1
doesn't count as a
against.
manipulate action because it's in.
No, attacks.
Uh,
Strikes are not
Well,
manipulated.
it's a ranged attack.
No, it's a ranged attack.
Oh, is it?
Provokes.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you take a parting shot in that situation?
No.
Good.
Some of us aren't raised like cowards.
Are you taking your attack of opportunity?
Yes, I am.
Regular
Um,
Twinkletoes?
Yes, regular Twinkletoes will. It's a 52.
That'll
That
surely
is
hit. Go ahead and roll
a-
damage.
Is it a crit? Is there any reason my AC is 43? No. Okay.
43 points of damage.
Good lord.
This combat's gonna take 1,000,000 years.
Jack, could you roll a bow shot?
Yeah, Shadow Kashak rolled a 52 bow attack against regular Kashak, which would be a
No,
regular.
regular Twinkletoes.
Then it is a regular. It is a 52 against regular Twinkletoes.
54
Okay,
against regular
um,
Twinkletoes.
54.
54. Sorry, Jack, I'm not trying to, like,
Crit.
get you, but only so much I can do.
I'm gonna plug a thing into my thing.
Yeah. Just add 2 to all of the rolls that you do for me.
Yeah.
Can it be 52 instead, though?
It cannot, unfortunately.
54 crits.
Okay. Jack, if you would be so kind.
Yeah. Twinkletoes, you are rooted to the ground. It is a DC 10.
What if I'm
Athletics check.
flying?
Then you go very far to be pinned to the ground.
If I'm flying an inch off the ground.
Times 2 plus 3d10.
You will
I
get
think that's
resistance
it.
7 to electricity.
Appreciate that. I might need it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. That is one of the best rolls I've ever done on my damage for 121 points.
Woof.
I've never broken 120 before.
Is electricity the only elemental damage you're doing?
Sonic. Nope, I got rid of that. Electricity, force, and spirit. That's my non-piercing and
Okay, so
non-precision
yeah,
piercing.
resistance just 7 to the electricity.
114 points of damage.
Will, do you think that Shadow Kashak would take a reaction to demoralize?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he would.
Okay.
He do be
I'll
having a
roll
reaction.
I will roll a intimidation check. That is a 54 against Will DC for TT. I already added the +2.
Yeah, that's a crit.
So you are frightened 2.
Now wait,
There's
hold
not
on.
more damage attached to anything, is there? Or is it there?
No.
Is it just my damage?
Just
Okay, just on D20
rolls.
rolls. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Rolls and DCs.
Rolls and DCs. Okay.
Could you shoot yourself?
Okay, so here is. Wait, how many slows? So this is action 2. Okay. Map attack. 36 against regular Kashak, which is a regular miss.
Okay. Convenient, but I'll allow it.
Christ, I'm doing so much math.
Yeah,
That is,
I'm just
that is
offloading
Kashak's
mental
2
work
actions.
onto my party at this point.
Kashak does have a quickened action to take a melee strike if you want.
That
Quick strike.
that comes from
claws.
your item? Yeah, I mean,
That's quick strike, yeah.
I guess we're doing it.
Although I forget how slow works for that. Whatever.
It's just
I
one
don't know
less
which action gets
action.
removed.
I don't think it matters. It would be one of the regular quote-unquote actions. It would remove a quickened action.
Okay. Alright. Well, here comes a full map claw strike on Twinkle Toes. That is a 42.
Miss.
I'm sorry. It's a 44.
But you get a -1.
I'm sorry. It's a 43.
Miss.
There we go.
Wait, did the -1 apply to the earlier?
Surely it must have. I don't know.
Because then it wouldn't have been a crit. It would have been a hit.
At this point, I don't know.
I mean,
GM discretion.
The -1 to all attack, but
I just don't know if we had it or not. I have no idea.
I definitely did not incorporate a -1 from Calm into the attack roll that I made that critically hit her.
So then it probably wasn't. So you could take 60 HP back.
I'll just re-roll. Alright, fine. It's probably 60. I think that would be it.
Oh no, because it would also
Kashak.
shoot. It wouldn't have the deadly D10s.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, just re-roll it. Yeah.
you're no longer stuck to the floor. Oh wow.
Thanks, Jack. I'm really glad we did that. He rolled
You
exactly
are also
60.
not frightened too.
That's
You are also
hilarious.
not frightened too. I've
This
never
is
rolled that
the
high.
best.
I don't know.
And you still haven't. This is all shadow
Baron,
shock.
please
I know.
do something. My brain is already hurting, and I've barely done anything this combat.
Well, most of my offense has to do with reflex DCs, and Kashak and TT have most kitted
Whoa!
out reflex DCs. ever.
Wow! How does it feel, bud?
Yeah, it sucks. So,
Do not make Shadow Kashak roll a reflex save. You will have a bad time. You will have a not fun time.
Can I introduce you to the fruits of your labor?
What a wild combat
I
where roll
swear,
where
my
knowledge.
computer wants to hate me tonight.
What a combat where recall knowledge is like genuinely a useless action. Like just
Yeah.
ask me.
Mhm.
Don't roll anything. I guess you can roll like to see where the bonuses are coming from, but like
Yeah, you would all be so in tune with each other in combat at this point
Yeah.
that you would just know. You would just know.
what is there to recall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Man, I really don't know what to do here. I'll
Welcome.
cast a slow on Shadow TT.
Okay. Emily Grace, if you wouldn't mind, a will save +2 for me. Fortitude save +2.
Good.
I don't think your fortitude save is super great.
No, it's my worst one. That's a 36.
Oh, so close to a critical fail. That is a regular fail. So Shadow TT is slowed 1 for 1 minute.
Whoa. Okay.
Dope.
That's very good. Then I'll cast shield on myself, I guess.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Weaver.
All right. Weaver's going to raise his wand at Shadow Kashak, the wand of Shard Storm, and he's going to use a 3-action Force Barrage on the guy. So 9d4 plus 9 damage on him.
How many instances of damage is that?
I would say 9, right?
I wish I could tell
9
you.
different bolts.
I wish I had a definition
That's
of instance.
5, though.
Hey, we're aware that
Nice.
instance doesn't have a definition.
Let me just call up
35
John
points.
Pizer real quick.
35 points.
I think it's
of
every
force
dice you roll.
damage.
35? 3
35.
damage?
35 instances of damage.
Each point of damage is 1 instance of a hit point being lost. If that guy had, weakness force 5, good lord. Good lord.
Obliterate. Exploded.
That was 3 actions from
You will-
Weaver.
Yes, but Weaver will use a free action to recall knowledge, and he's going to try to figure out what exactly this trap is. Now
Yeah.
that we've seen the effects of the trap,
Sure.
maybe find a way to turn it off.
Uh-huh.
So he's going to use Arcana for
Like
this.
a light switch, just go click.
I think it has something to do with those towers on the statues. Okay, good roll. This is going to be a 54, and it goes 1 degree better of success to recall knowledge.
Cool. That is a critical success. This I mean, Jack, you'll be very familiar with a similar trap in first edition. This is essentially taking a magical photocopy of a creature between the two faces and then empowering it with magic. So all stats, about bonuses, abilities, items, but not consumables, of the creature that is copied is present, and the copies are extremely hostile. In terms of turning it off, you had a good idea. Dispel magic would work. Or you can attempt to, it is a magical trap, you could attempt to disable the trap.
You can disable the trap, he yells to PT.
That's gotta
And,
be an
that's-
Arcana, though. to say
Okay, I'm on it.
You'd have a pretty distinct feeling, Weaver, that it would require somebody who would be perchance legendary in their thievery abilities to be able to actually disable this trap. If only there were somebody.
If only.
If only.
Only.
And Weaver, I will say,
that is-
I think with your critical success, you would know that each copy that is still alive increases the magical power of the trap, making it harder to disable or dispel.
That's not good.
So it started at one level and then got stronger by copying.
Oh, so that's why it's a +2. And then
Maybe.
the third person will be a +3. That might suck. That was his hasted action, and then free action to sustain his calm. So Shadow Kashak still has a -1.
Okay,
That's his turn.
amazing. Regular Kashak.
Kashak is going to free action swap his hunted target to be both Shadow Twinkletoes and Shadow Kashak and grant regular Twinkletoes the benefits. He's then going to... I have a
Touché.
theory. I have an interesting thing I want to test.
Yeah.
I want to move 10 feet, and then I want to perform an unobstructed shot, which I'm going to try to shove Shadow Kashak away from me and then take a strike, both at the same multiple attack penalty.
Okay.
So, here is an athletics check against my own fortitude DC, +4.
+2.
+2, excuse me. Athletics. That is a 47, which beats my fortitude DC. Regular success, so the Shadow Kashak moves 5 feet away from me. Does anything happen when the Shadow version moves out of the no rectangle?
No.
Fuck her. Alright, here comes the attack.
It was a good theory. I was.
It was a good theory.
49 will beat Shadow Kashak's AC.
Okay.
So Shadow Kashak, please take 44 points of damage. Starts with a 4. It's disgusting.
Disgusting.
That will be my whole turn.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. No, I will make a quick strike, claw strike against Shadow Twinkletoes. I thought that was regular Twinkletoes.
We do look very similar.
Ah. Terrible roll. 35.
If I do
Moving on.
something like...
No, it was just me. You don't need to change it.
No, that didn't do anything. I tried to flip the token as if that would work, but...
It's still like a little jig.
Oh, no, I can do that.
I'll mirror it.
Now, it's serious.
Oh no.
Twinkletoes' face is just covered up by the giant
It's just
bullseye.
gone. Giant bullseye.
There we go.
Fog.
Most of it's actually covered on the stream by regular Twinkletoes health bar, but...
Yeah, same.
Amazing. That's everything from Kashak, correct?
That's everything.
Regular Twinkletoes. What is your reflex DC?
36. Oh, my reflex DC 46.
46. Okay. Negatoes would like to try to tumble through. If you wouldn't mind rolling that for me. And add a +2 to the check.
Where's Shadow Fearing?
It's a natural 20.
She would then like to attempt a perfect finisher onto regular Twinkletoes. If you could add a +2 to those rolls. I finally get to use Emily Grace's rolls against her.
I rolled a fucking 18 and a 20.
We knew it was coming.
Could you roll critical damage against yourself?
I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, this is bad.
Not good.
This is crit finisher with brilliant rapier and hunted target.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not what I mean when I say I'm gonna kill myself, guys.
It's like 170. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Huge bonk.
That's such good damage. Oh my god.
170
Oh my God.
points
Many greens.
of damage.
What the hell?
Twinkletoes, you're also off guard until the start of your next turn from the sword critical specialization.
Ow.
On the bright side, Negatoes is slowed 1, so that is the end of her turn.
At least we have that going for us.
Great.
At the top of the round, round 3. Twinkletoes, you are up.
No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
You are both up,
Barely.
and it is also your turn.
Yeah. Okay. I will, with my first action. Wait, what is my own thing? Am I?
Who am I?
Who am I? What do rapiers do with this critical specialization? I don't know.
It's I believe sword.
Oh, I'm flat-footed.
Oh,
okay.
you just off guard.
I'm just
Yeah.
flat-footed. Okay, I'm just off guard. Okay. Sorry. With my first action, I would like to try to tumble through to the other side of Kashak, away from Gloom Fingers. I mean, it's another natural 18, so,
Let's start with a 5.
yeah, it's like 56 or
60.
something.
Yeah, success.
Okay, bet. You're
This is
off
40.
guard to me. Or he is,
Ah.
not you.
Who me?
Nega Kashak. Kasak. With my second action, I would like to
Weaver
perfect
backwards is
finisher.
basically review.
Huh. That was funny.
Realize.
Perfect finisher.
Race car.
48
To hit? That is a hit.
to hit.
Yeah, that is a hit.
$56 points of damage. Fucking bullshit, dude. You see all that red versus all that green in the previous one?
You slam the brilliant rapier into the chest of this creature, and you just hear in front of you, "Twinkle toes! How could you?" As it falls to the ground, dead.
I killed Cass!
Whoa.
Yay! I'm dead.
Wait. Oh, thank God.
Thank God. Okay.
And it disappears
with my-
into black shadowy mist.
With my third action, I would like to dart over here.
Mm-hmm.
And fourth action, I will thievery check to try to start to disable this thing.
Fourth action.
Yeah, I have the quickened action from doing the tumble throughs now. Permanent
Oh.
quickened.
Oh, so
20th level feat.
my twinkle toe should have had another action then.
I
Yeah.
suppose, but that's something you needed to keep track of.
I want you to remember that sentence and just hold it in your brain for a while. We'll see how well that comes back to haunt you.
I mean, our character sheets are online. Yeah,
They
Mine
are.
is completely up to date.
on the interwebs.
You can look at my things. It has the quickened token above it.
Okay, no. I
No.
hear you. You are correct. And I will remember this. Continue.
Yes, I am permanently quickened. Specifically, I don't know why you wouldn't know this since I talk about it.
Every
all the
one
time.
of Shadow Fearin's stone lances is going straight towards Twinkletoes.
I can use the extra action only to perform a bravado action.
Gotcha.
Humbly true.
Yeah.
All right, here comes my thievery check. That's a 50.
50! You sure about that?
Yeah, 14
Positive.
plus 36. 50.
Add the 4. Carry the 1. Math checks out. With a 50, you're able to get your tools into crack in the glass face around the mouth of Olanza Terramore. As you weave your way into some of the crinkles in the skin, you're able to gently tap the small hammer onto the back of a chisel. And with a resounding crack, the mask spiderwebs into dozens of cracks along the glass. There's almost like a weight, like in an airplane when they turn off the air once you've landed, and you kind of feel that white noise cease that you didn't even realize was happening. And that weight is lifted, that noise is gone, the magical energy suffusing the air around you seems to fade, leaving a sudden silence where you didn't even realize previously there was sound or pressure. There is very much still a Negatos trying to kill you.
But no new creatures, I think that's what that means, hopefully.
I was just trying to give it a mustache like the other one.
That is everything from
That's the end of my turn.
Twinkle Toes. There is no more. Kasek. Aaron, you are up.
Hey, Will, would you like to have taken your third action
Nope.
to parry or something?
Nope, it's okay.
Okay.
You've made your decision.
No, now he gets to hold it over you.
Yeah, why would I give up leverage?
I don't know where Kashak or Weaver are. I just saw Twinkle Toes run past me.
Mm-hmm. Well, not necessarily. Anytime she's moving, she's always stealthing, which is something that I know by knowing her character sheet intimately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Theron is going
That's
to...
an exploration mode, though. So.
What are you doing,
Theron is
Theron?
going to drop a scroll. Free action... Oh, wait, no, I don't have to do that because it's a free action. First action, Theron will put a scroll back in his retrieval belt.
Okay.
Second act or free action, draw out a scroll, and second and third action, he will cast Kashak's, or rather Jack's favorite spell, and I'm going to put it right here in this square. A 5th level Protector Tree.
Protector
appears.
tree. I'm gonna climb it.
I'm sorry, I got lost on however many
Climb that
actions that
tree.
was.
It's 3 actions.
Okay.
3 actions plus a free action.
It's medium,
I
right?
just got
3
confused
plus
by
a
the order.
free.
Is it medium or large?
It is medium.
Which square did you want it in?
The one diagonal to my left. Up diagonal.
Up diagonal to your left.
The tree has an AC of 10 plus 50 hit points. Whenever an ally adjacent to the tree is hit by a strike, the tree interposes its branches and takes the damage first. Any additional damage beyond what it takes to reduce the tree to 0 is dealt to the original target. And Fearon will just call out and say, "Everyone, get near the tree! Get near the tree!" And that's his turn.
Groot up.
Groot up.
Get to the cedar. Take it we have no Schwarzenegger fans. Okay. Former governor of California. Weaver, it is your turn.
That's right.
At the start of my turn, 3 bolts of force spit out from my wand that I'm still holding, and it hits Shadow TT. That's gonna
Or what you
be
do in your spare time is up to you, man. But like, okay.
Who did we talk about Spurt?
I don't.
Careful
I
with the
don't
terms and
hear about what's
conditions
coming
of
out
this
what.
public streaming website, Dan.
You know, bolts.
Are those
spurting
separate
one.
instances
I mean,
of
it was whatever,
spurts or
man.
one instance of spurts?
Yeah.
3 large spurts. Wow.
Those are large spurts. Wow, you weren't kidding.
That's the most damage it could have done. So 15 points of damage.
That's awesome.
Maximum damage.
Maximum spurt.
Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh god.
Can you handle this? Bird?
He's a little guy, but good lord.
Is it like propelling backwards a little bit?
We're not going there.
We're not. We're done with that. Continuing to hold the wand, he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. How close do you have to be to this tree? You have to be next to the
Adjacent.
tree.
Next to it.
Adjacent.
Adjacent. You have to be adjacent to it.
Right there. He'll go right there. That'll be his first action, and then I don't even know what I could hit TT with that would not just.
Mind control.
I'm going to cast. That's a good.
Real
That's
weird.
I don't know.
Cast command.
What kind of wizard are
need,
you?
Control of Shadow Twinkletoes.
I need TT to make a will save. Or
Something with a fort? Okay. Ooh. +2,
Mm-hmm.
38.
that's a fail. I'm commanding TT to drop prone. So must spend the first
Don't do
action
that
on its
one.
next turn to obey your command. So the first thing that she has to do on her next turn is drop
Get
prone.
down.
Okay.
Get down.
Good enough.
Get down on it.
That'll be Weaver's turn.
That is Weaver's turn. Kashuk.
Kashak, I think, is staring at this Shadow Twinkletoes and hears in the corner of his ears, "Get into the tree!" And he turns, and it's like in the anime moment where you see like the beautiful girl for the first time. It's got that like effect on it, and like the angels are singing, and it's glittering and everything. A tree. He'll fly over and stick his little sticky pads on the side of the tree, so he's a little bit in the air, kind of hovering off the tree. And I will take a bow strike against Shadow Twinkletoes.
Her name is Gloomfingers.
That is a 44 to hit Gloomfingers.
Thank you.
That is a hit.
Superb.
Is that wait? Ugh. I always forget. Does prone affect range shots?
No, nothing unless you take cover. No impact whatsoever.
True. True.
42 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will. I don't know if you're gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna activate my arcane standard and give her weakness 10 to electricity, and that will be me turn.
All right. It is Negato's turn. Gloomfingers, if you will. I won't, but you might. Gonna use this really cool 15th level general feat called Kip Up.
Well, first you have to fall prone with your first action.
That's true.
Yeah, you don't just go prone. Actually, you weren't prone when I shot you. You have to take your first action to go prone.
That is correct.
I'll take my first action to go prone, and then I will Kip Up as a free action.
I forgot about Kip.
Meanwhile, we've just seen Twinkletoes
Still
do
kills
that
an action.
that's just our normal way of behaving. It's like to get down,
Moving.
and just get back
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Does Twinkletoes have
Secret
anything for... No. She can't see anybody else without taking an action.
mean, she has keen eyes and a third eye, so she can see all the auras around her.
That's true. It's true.
Think about that, Will.
Yeah, Will.
Think about
You
the
did.
aura.
I don't think you did.
TT's constantly aura farming.
Just
I mean, we knew that.
be how it is. You have a thing for it being like a lower percent chance or a lower DC for hidden, right?
Yes. Keen eye.
But we are all undetected.
No, because she can see the auras of your spells.
Ah!
So you'd be hidden.
What does that even mean?
It means that the DC of the flat check when is 3?
That's for.
Oh no, 9 for
concealed.
hidden. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
9 for hidden. Okay. It's like, that cannot be right. And it's not.
+2 circumstance bonus as well.
We'll do a little bit of bippity boppity boo. Could you roll an acrobatics for me? For a tumble through so I can get my free action economy?
Natural 1.
Genuinely,
Yeah,
what
it
is
is.
the total?
What's the total?
38.
Baron? Is that,
Oh, that was against me. I'm sorry.
does it feel against your reflex save? Or reflex DC?
Fails.
1
38
degree.
fails.
Which means it critically fails. Never been so happy to roll a nat 1 in my life.
Would it be a 40 +2?
Oh, true.
Would be a 40. Would be a 40, yes.
Well, that's still a
fails,
fail.
Okay.
No, it still fails.
Did
No,
that,
It's actually a 42.
Ben, did that make you feel good?
Oh, wait, no. The bravado circumstance. No, yeah, it's a 42.
Wait, what?
It's,
What's happening?
I get +2 circumstance for bravado. So.
Yeah, she does that to me all the time.
So what's the final number with the +2 from Will's nonsense and the +2
42.
from Twinkletoes?
It was a natural 1, man. It's going to fail regardless of what happens.
42 is a success.
Great. It's a
But
regular
it's a
failure.
natural 1, so it brings it down to a...
What's the name of the feat that gives you the quickened action? Like, it doesn't matter.
Quickened action?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if I failed it, right? It just, as long as I do an action, that's a bravado action.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So with my remaining 1 action, I will make a strike against a hidden enemy. That hidden enemy is Baron. This is a DC 9 flat check. Spiked it.
I'll use a reaction here, actually.
Okay.
Reaction I haven't used in forever. It's called Smoke Soul. It is a level 1 ancestry feat.
Cool.
A creature attempts a flat check to target you because you're concealed or hidden. Oh, wait. Never mind. There's an extra condition. I don't do anything.
Emily Grace, would you mind rolling an attack, a perfect finisher, with a +2?
Bend the tree.
The tree.
The tree.
What level is
That's
Protect the Tree that you cast?
A 50 to
Fifth
hit.
level.
52 to hit.
52 to hit, Ben.
Regular hit.
Okay.
The tree will bounce out in front of me for whatever the damage is.
Could you roll some regular damage on that for me?
This is finisher with brilliant rapier.
I like how Jack and Emily Grace are two opposite ends of the spectrum for being asked to do something against their party. Jack is trying to
I love it.
contain his excitement, and Twinkletoes, Emily Grace is trying to contain her absolute disdain.
I hate fighting my friends.
It's gonna be 44 points of damage, reduced by this garbage spell.
I take 0 points of damage, and the tree still exists.
Terrible spell.
The greatest spell of all time.
I can't believe a 5th rank spell reduced 44 damage from a 20th level character. Pro tip, Protector Tree is actually very good. Play a Wood Kineticist and it's free.
It being free is crazy.
That is everything from Negatos, aka Void Fingers,
Gloom Fingers.
Gloom Fingers. Top
Void
around
Fingers is also good.
the 4th. Twinkletoes, girl.
I will doff my my knapsack of halfling kind
Doff?
and pull out.
Opposite
Yeah,
one.
take it off. To don means to put on. To doff means to take off. Never heard this before. I will then go into the 3rd compartment and take out 2 berry tarts with my 2nd action. With my 3rd action, I will shove one in my mouth.
Much.
Munch, 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 munch.
We love
This is
pocket
4D.
pastries.
Love pocket pastries. Alright. 12, 15, 14 plus 8. 22 points of healing back to me.
It's a real
Well,
shame
you're
the
nine.
the
I hit
knapsack
myself.
of halfling kind doesn't provide any benefits to resting. Because it's a because it's a knapsack.
Ooh, this man!
Well, I mean,
I'm upset.
it does kind of, though. We just never use it. I can pull forth cookware and cooking utensils from it.
What else you got for me?
And then we don't have to do dishes after. That was all 3 actions.
That's honestly the biggest benefit. Firen, you're up.
Oh, I'm left right next to her.
You're unbiddable.
Not to her. She can see me.
She can feel
The-
your aura.
This fight is really funny because a third-party observer just sees Twinkletoes fighting a version of herself around a tree.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do something potentially very stupid, but I think there are some checks that. Okay, I will raise my buckler. First action, second action, or first action, raise buckler. Free action, call forth another spell or scroll. Second and third action, I will cast a spell.
What's the spell?
Does the spell go off?
Reactive strike.
Oh yeah, let me take a reactive strike.
Okay, flat check first.
That would be from the person making the reactive strike
Oh,
because he's invisible.
10. So that's a good. It's good.
Oh, so upsetting.
It's a 39 to hit.
Thanks, Jack.
Oh, plus 2.
I don't know what's going on anymore, man. I checked out when he started talking.
41
That's a
to
miss.
hit.
I was waiting for him to
That's a
tell
miss.
me to roll something so that I could tell Emily Grace to roll something.
Yeah, Ben
No.
appears to not have any time for you.
Well, he did. He said, give me that flat check. And then and then you didn't.
And no
I-
one did.
I was waiting for things to happen to me.
No, he said first a flat check, and then I was like, okay, he's gonna roll a flat check.
That is what you said,
Um,
you're right.
No
Another
hand-holding, it's
tree.
only level Pathfinder.
Another tree appears right in this square.
Why is this stupid? You've doubled my enjoyment of this content.
Well, no, the stupid was me provoking an attack of opportunity by choice.
Oh, I love that.
Which square?
The one directly to my north.
Directly
Wait,
to your north.
provoking a what? I don't
A reactive
recognize.
strike. Yeah.
Thank you.
An attack reactively.
How many of those you got left, bud?
In this
4
tower
more.
of terror.
I had 6 of those bad boys.
That's really funny.
We're planning a forest.
I still have like a
Magic.
stupid amount of scrolls in my inventory. It's it's a little overwhelming.
Got anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. Weaver. Sorry, let me put my hat back on and try to get control here.
Another 3 bolts of force come out from the wand.
Another 3 what?
Those spurts. There we go. I cannot type. Don't look at that.
Whoa! What?
3 divided by 4 plus
Little
3.
misinput.
In case
Oh.
anybody was wondering, 3 divided by 4 plus 3 is 3.75.
Whatever,
Just so
whatever
you're
system
aware.
makes you roll D fractions.
3
make-
divided
I
by
don't
a
wanna play it.
D4 plus 3.
Yeah, 3 over a D4. plus
Actually,
3.
and he
Whatever.
rolled a 4 on
That's
it.
what
is-
Shadowrun felt like.
That's actually
That
kind
is
of
what
my
Shadowrun
kind
felt
of.
like.
That
that
playing
is
Shadowrun
kind
felt
of
like
my-
doing dice rolls like that. That felt awful.
Yes.
I want to
that's
do
exactly
that
what it
shit.
felt like.
That's my shit, actually.
I would.
That's
not
the
put
kind
that.
of math fighter I want to play.
Oh my god, I can't wait to play another campaign where we have time dilation because somebody's hacking the web. and everybody in meat space is just standing around for an hour and a half waiting for the hacker and the GM to get on with it. 10 points of damage from the force barrage.
Yep. And then I will cast Shield on myself, and next 2 actions I will cast Phase Bolt. So even though this tree is between us, I'm assuming that would give the adversary like some.
Sure would give your adversary some cover. Yeah, yep,
Yes.
sure would.
So this cantrip would negate that cover.
Negate
So,
some of it,
No +2 for you.
potentially.
Reduce that bonus by 2 for this attack.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Go ahead and roll
There
it.
you go. I will. Oh, pretty good. That's gonna be a 53 to
Oh.
hit.
53 will hit.
Right. This is gonna be 11d4. Oh, it's
11d4.
That's 12d4. It's a +1. The
Just keep going up until the number sounds right.
15 D4.
Yeah.
I mean,
Will
can I?
so checked out, Dan. Just make up a number. Will doesn't. He's got
19 D4. How about that?
I'm asking you to play your own character sheets against each other. I could not be any less involved with what's going on right now.
This is piercing damage, but I don't think she has anything for that. 29 points of piercing damage.
All right. Well done. Good job.
That is my turn.
Kashak, it is your turn.
Why?
Kashak
I
is just
didn't do the
seeing
back half.
what kind of math equations he can pull out with using dice instead of numbers.
I'm looking into the sacred geometry.
Yeah.
I'm looking into the
Oh,
into
God.
the stratosphere.
It
didn't like the carrot stick. I don't think.
parentheses 3 divided by d4 end parentheses plus parentheses 3d2 times a d2 plus end parentheses plus 4 caret d4. I think you're trying to raise to a d4.
Yeah, it doesn't like the.
Yeah, it doesn't do that.
Doesn't
I've
It,
like
learned
the
the limitations.
exponents.
it is indeed not
Doesn't like
Mathematica.
exponents.
The exponents is where
Yeah.
it draws the line. All right. Let us now, in this moment, make an attack roll. I have a 51 against Gloomfingers.
That sure do be hitting.
For 41 points of damage.
Heard? Was that a bow or a claw?
That was a bull.
Your bow.
I will then make a no.
No.
I'll make another. Should have double shot, but whatever it is. Natural 20 for a 51.
Never punished.
It's a critical hit, yeah.
Does double shot combine damage for the purposes of resistances?
Don't ask me questions I don't want to fucking look up. I think it does. With Steve this is not a double shot. This is a second attack.
Yep.
And it's going to deal 103 points
Whoa.
of total damage. Something seems to be wrong with the above roll. It failed verification. Roll20 has told you to go fuck yourself as clearly as it can.
I actually
Look,
do.
you're not even wrong.
It is fairly impressive that they are moderating what is passed through their chat. That's pretty good from a security standpoint.
It's just like, wow, I don't know what that was. I'm sorry I said that. Incredible. Is she still up after 103 points of damage?
Still up.
I'll move to be directly behind her, and then I will take a claw quick strike against.
Twinkletoes only has a few fewer hit points max than you do.
Yeah, I think I knew that somewhere in my mind. Does a 46 hit her? I rolled freaking rocks.
Yeah, dude.
46 does unfortunately hit her.
Okay. It's only 1d8. 37 more points of damage. She will take 6. She will take 1d6 persistent bleed on her turn. But that's it. That's it for me.
Wow. Color me impressed. Because with exactly 37 HP remaining,
Wow.
Oh.
you
That
did
killed me!
over half of Twinkletoes' health in a single round of combat
Let's go! I hit 3 times. Yeah, that was great.
and drop
Well
her.
done.
Woo!
You feel a hand brush against your foot as she goes down. Kashok, how could you do this to me?
Is that what you think I sound like? Is that what I sound like to you?
I thought about it. I really did. And I was like, I
I thought
can't
he just like played a recording of you.
I can't picture her voice in my head right now. So we're just gonna shoot for it and see what happens. You all are out of combat, out of initiative, and I think that is where we're going to be out of a session. What's real fun is I think we're still streaming, but everybody except Jack's camera is frozen. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.